guys, so today I am going to be doing a no makeup tutorial, which is basically one of those makeup looks where a girl would be able to tell you're wearing makeup, but a boy would be like, honey, you are so beautiful without makeup. As always, everything on this channel is vegan and cruelty free. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying this, and don't forget you can follow me pretty much anywhere as Vegan Beauty Girl. We are in a new location. We have moved to Essex. We're housing for my aunt and uncle. If you've been watching me, I've been talking about doing that for ages, and we've finally done it. It was actually a while ago that I washed my face. I did start off with a wash. Just gonna do a little bit of a misting. Got this bunny, might have seen it before. Just gonna freshen up my face with that. I am starting off with the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder foundation. This foundation is so nice. It's so lovely and lightweight. Let me show you how I do it. So, I don't know, it looks like your skin a bit better, which is what I like in a foundation, and it's obviously a good thing when you're doing like a no makeup day. It also just feels so lovely on as well. It's so long lasting. It is really, really lovely. It costs like £34, which is more than I like to spend on makeup, but it is just the best if you like a really light base and something that just looks like you aren't wearing makeup. I don't want to say that this lasts forever because I don't use it every day. I can't afford to. It lasts a good amount of time. You can go in store and get matched. Makeup artists are always really great at Charlotte Tilbury, and they have a lot of vegan options, but not everything in store or that Charlotte Tilbury does is vegan, but it's all cruelty free. Oh, and I'm also using MJ's foundation brush called Jerry. MJ is a vegan makeup artist and she's got her own brush line, and it's so good for giving that like flawless foundation look. So yeah, I've already got so much more even skin tone, and it just doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. And dragging it down to the neck, of course, so important. To be honest, I wouldn't normally go in with a bit more concealer. It depends on how my skin is that day. Sorry, this one is Pro Base by Makeup Academy, and this one is only £2.50, way more affordable. And then just dot under the eyes, and I've got a little spot there. Then go in with my concealer brush, dab it out. I've got so many shades as well in this range, and that is incredible. Do you know what? It's pretty much bad across the whole spectrum, but I find that vegan beauty really needs to level it up when it comes to diversity, particularly on the more natural side of things. I find that the affordable side really knows to cater to all skin shades, and yet somehow the, I don't know, the natural, like more organic side of things, they always overlook it. Whenever I have these conversations, I feel like it always leads to, oh, we're a small brand, we can't afford to do it. And it's like, well, if you can't afford to give shades to everyone, you can't afford to do a foundation, simple as. I'm trying to make sure that I only really shout out about foundations which have a good shade range. Yeah, anyway, so now I just have a really lovely base. I do find that this Pro Base one can really easily build. I really, really love it. I don't need much from my concealer, I'd say. I don't mind having blemishes kind of show through because, I don't know, we're all human, and it doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't really bother me as long as I'm just a bit more evened out. I like having that natural look rather than the flawless airbrush look. I mean, that's just me, it's personal preference, but if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're kind of wanting the same sort of thing. So this is the base, and then I will go on with the blush. I use this blush. I got gifted it at the Bare Fashion Show. Armani were showcasing there, I think. They had a little store there, and they gifted me a couple of products, and I've been incredibly impressed. Armani are a Californian brand, and they originated like maybe 2 decades ago or something. They have a whole host of vegan, cruelty-free cosmetics, and they are all about kind of like the more natural ingredients as well, so clean beauty. So this is the blush I have of theirs. It is called Saint Tropez. So it is a really nice one for like warming your skin. If you want to have a blush but you don't want to be like really pink, you want to still look kind of like sun-kissed, this is a really, really lovely shade. Sorry, I have a mirror off camera just checking I'm doing it all right. And I would actually also, usually, not on a no makeup day, but I would put a bit of the blush on my eyelids as well. It's just a nice way of quickly getting ready in the morning. It's a really lovely colour, and I'm only using this one little product, but it's such a lovely colour. They've got a few other shades if you prefer something a bit different, but I think for me and my colouring, I love it. Definitely something a girl would notice, but guys would just be like, oh, what cute rosy cheeks. I don't know, guys are just, they don't get makeup, they just don't, do they, bless them. Next, I am actually gonna go set my base, because that is me done. I'm not highlighting, I'm not contouring, because that gives it all away. I wouldn't have a huge recommendation, just like powder your base is pretty much just gonna keep your makeup in place. Use whatever vegan powder you like, but I find this Squash one is just really affordable. They often have 3 for 2, so I literally buy 3 and that's me done for a year and a half. I know Makeup Academy also do some nice setting powder, and that's even cheaper, so if you are looking for something affordable, that'll work. Just keeping it all in place. As I said, I'm not going in with any highlighter or any contouring because I think that's a dead giveaway. Although if you are looking for a budget contour, again, that Pro Base concealer, if you go for a darker shade, that can actually work really well with contouring, and I think I've done that before on a video on my IGTV. Just go check that out. But yeah, £2.50 contour, can't go wrong. And then it's a concealer when you're a bit more tan. Win-win. Next up, I have another Armani product, and that is the mascara. I really like this mascara. It is really good for that natural look. It really like lengthens the lashes and keeps it quite nice and separate. I know, I don't actually have a problem with when it looks a bit thicker and clunkier because I feel like that adds quite a bit of volume, and I feel like it suits me and my features, but I know some people just really like it to look super natural. I find mascara can still be so difficult to show on camera. I do that like wiggle trick loads of people do. But yeah, can you see the difference between my two eyes? But it is still like super natural looking. It can take a little while to dry. I find that, you know, I have to make sure I don't blink or sneeze. But once it's in, like the rain doesn't make it smudge halfway down your face, which is really nice. I always worry about like products from California not really being built for British weather. Also, I actually have really sensitive eyes, like they love to cry when eye makeup just isn't natural enough, and this is just really nice for sensitive eyes. I just really like it. I really love the natural look to it. You can really build it as well without it looking clumpy. I really like it. I feel like it could give it a bit more of a curl, but it's fine. And again, for this sort of like no makeup look, it is pretty on point. Next up, we are going to do the brows. So this is something from Thrive Cosmetics. This is another American brand, and I like this because it's a semi-permanent brow gel, which means that it's conditioning and tinting your eyebrows for the long run. This used to be a bit patchier, my eyebrow here, like right here, and I have noticed a difference. So it does say that it conditions and builds thicker brows, but I didn't really believe it. I believe that it would darken the brows, but it's not really something I could try out because I've already got very dark brows and it's also quite thick. But I did have a weird patch here, which I don't think it's completely gone, but like it was a gap. I really like this, but if you are just looking for something to fill in your brows rather than condition it as well, I know that Gouache have recently released a brow gel as well. A brush just gives you so much more of a natural look. And if you really like volume on your brows, you can like backcomb them, which is so weird. Like, why do we backcomb our brows when that becomes a thing? But I actually love it. I think it really helps closer up, but you can just see a difference. And you can comb it however you want. If you want to keep them wild, if you want to brush them down and onto the other side. Oh, this side I always get a little bit wrong. Yeah, you don't want to like just plonk it on your face because it does tint quite a bit, and you have to make sure you get rid of that pronto. It does make them darker and it makes them more defined, but you can't tell you're wearing makeup, which is the whole point of this look. I think you can fool a few girls with this one as well. They have like 3 shades. I think this is the darkest one. There's like a blonde, a chestnutty brown, and then the dark brown. This also takes a little while to dry, so it's normally fine unless I do my powder straight afterwards and I come in with this big brush just going rah. Order is important when you're doing your makeup. This is a very simple tutorial. We are already on the final step, and that is the nude lipstick. For me, I actually really do love a bit of a bolder lipstick, so I don't normally go for a nude. For the purpose of this video, I will, but normally I would still go maybe a brown or something because I love a brown lip. Here I'm going with this pure matte lipstick, and it is just quite a nice nude colour. I do think this has a really like natural look to it, and I don't think it's not got that dry matte finish because that would be a dead giveaway, but I think this one literally just looks really nice and nude, and it is in the shade Obey. Cool name, but yeah. I haven't used this in quite a while because over the summer I was a bit more tanned and this really just sunk into my face. But now that I am a little bit paler, I find it just, I don't know, it suits me quite well. So that is actually it. We are already done. Here is my, I'm not wearing makeup, but I am sort of look. And as I said, everything was vegan, everything was cruelty free, and I know I used quite a few American brands here, but hopefully I've given you some good alternatives if you are looking for something like a bit more cheaper and a bit more local. But yeah, here is the finished look. And yeah, I do really like this, and I'm wearing it more and more every day. It's just really nice and quick and easy to get ready in the morning. And then like, I don't know, people don't think you made a lot of effort when you kind of, I don't know, it's still not a lot of effort. I'd say it's like 10 minutes worth maybe. I don't know, it felt a lot longer because I was talking to you guys through it, but if I was just doing it, it's actually really, really quick and easy to do. And yeah, you still look really cute. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried any of these products down below, and anything that you use that you feel gives you like a natural beauty boost. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.